We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin.
You know why? We've been working, yeah, we've been working, yeah, we've been. Last night, I took my pen and my pencil and took a trip out the universe. It's sweeter than cinnamon.
Welcome back to the break room. This is the break room playlist, an extension of the Grounded Bag podcast, and I'm your host, Aisha Insa. And most importantly speaking, if you have not already planted roots with us yet, please go ahead and do so and plant some by liking, sharing, and subscribing, because we are on the move to getting to 1,000 subscribers and beyond. So please go ahead and share this with a friend, with a friend of a friend of a friend, and the friend of the friend of the friend. So that way the YouTube multiverse knows that you find value here. And do not forget to listen to us on Spotify, subscribe to the Grounded Bag podcast on Substack, because I will be posting exclusive podcast episodes on there. But I will be sharing some shorts on YouTube, and please go ahead and I probably should have said this a few videos back, but pardon me for being tardy to the party. Go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and X at Rooted with Aisha. All of those platforms, which are streaming platforms too in some ways, follow me on there, Rooted with Aisha. So that way you don't miss anything that I publish, and also some exclusive discussions that I may have on there too. Now, today, we are going to be tackling another reaction. And how many of you in this room are a Lifetime buff? I have been True Movie Thursday. I have been Ann Rules. I have been Flowers in the Attic. I have been everything. VC Andrews. I have been the wrong neighbor, the wrong assistant, the wrong boyfriend, the wrong husband, the husband she met online. I have been that girl. Me, my mom, and my sister have been Lifetime movie buffs for decades. And what I love is that the Lifetime movies, they just keep coming. They keep coming. They do not deny me. And the movie that I saw on social media, I was like, whoa, and whoa. And ultimately speaking, I'm just shocked, and I am just so motivated, and I am just all the way in there, because not to mention, we are literally getting down to the nitty gritty. And not to mention, I think that it's also very important, and it can be a little surprising as to how we have literally evolved since then. And I know that many of you are probably familiar with like the single Black female with Raven Goodwin, as well as Amber Riley. So I would honestly say that the series has been so impeccable that I love that they're actually expanding on it, even on a bigger way. So as far as that is concerned, it's definitely one of those things where you're like, what else can they not do? Or what else can they do? So that's precisely why I'm going to be talking about the trailer that dropped about 4 days ago, Single Black Tenant, that is starring Tia Mowry. And it's a Lifetime movie that's going to be coming out, and I'm going to be reacting to the trailer because, see, this is precisely why renting in 2026 is a cautionary tale. And it's literally like that sad story, because not every time you can live with family, and not everyone has that support. So you have to rent, you have to be a tenant to someone. And it's unfortunate when you're put in a situation where you're being hunted and you're the prey. And I'll honestly say that Lifetime is coming back and is being revived. And Tia has done a lot of movies with Lifetime. She done a lot of Christmas movies. And I think one of them was a serious movie. I forgot the name of it. The name. I know we all know Vivica has been doing Lifetime movies. Like, she's been like, you've been messing with the wrong teacher, honey. She's been doing them. And then I know Megan Good. I've seen a few of hers. And then Gabrielle Sidibe has been doing Lifetime movies. But girl, this movie right here it makes you want to struggle by yourself and not be with no tenant. And that's why renting is like, oh my God, like you're putting your life on the line. I'm telling you. But let's get on to this trailer and we're gonna talk about it. Are we gonna talk about it? Let's see.
I've looked at every apartment in the city. The rents are so steep.
You got this, girl!
Hi, I called about viewing the place.
So, what do you think?
Beautiful. And the ad said no deposit.
Sure did.
Absolutely not.
I'll take it. The place is perfect. The landlord is so sweet. But the boyfriend? There's something about him that feels dangerous. Have you owned this house for a long time?
No. The original landlord just disappeared or something.
Wait, what? I know this might sound crazy, but I found blood. It looks like paint. I did some investigating.
Let me guess, you're really into true crime.
No. Wait, yes. But this is real. I'm gonna figure out what happened to the old landlord.
She's dead.
Oh my God.
Well, don't worry. She was a bitch.
Single Black Tenant premieres Saturday, June 27th. Only on Lifetime.
You a lie. So here's my thing. I was expecting to see an older white woman, probably looking all innocent, but it's a younger Black woman and a man who look like he belongs in 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying. Are you serious? And nobody has time for that. Nobody, I tell you. Nobody has time for that. Oh, hurl to the no. It's wrong. Your people doing you wrong. That's why? Why Lifetime? Why? Because at the end of the day, there's some individuals who have good tenants and they have a good experience. But I mean, hey, it is what is the cautionary tale is ripped from the headlines. Let me see here. Let me do my own digging. Single Black tenant. Let me see. Single Black tenant. Lifetime ripped from the headlines. Let's see. Real story. Because typically ripped from the headlines mean there was a real story. Okay, so let me full screen because we're gonna do our detective work right here and now. Okay. So ripped from the headlines. Lifetime movie Single Black Tenant is inspired by actual events. It follows Esme Williams. If I'm saying her name wrong, I'm sorry. Played and executive produced by Tia Mowry. Okay, Tia, get that executive produce. Who plays an affordable who lands an affordable apartment in Cleveland, only to suspect her landlord Angie is a killer trying to frame her for murder. You are lie. The film highlights the very real vulnerabilities of Black women navigating systemic bias as police initially disbelieve her, leading Emmy to make her own safety on her own. The word from the headlines, the films are based on actual events. Networks often disguise specific names, exactly, and identifies details of the real life individuals involved to protect their identities and prevent legal issues. Okay. So essentially speaking, it came from a real life inspiration. If I'm understanding this correctly, not really a real person to protect their identity. But I'm telling you, I'm sorry. But if it's a Black on Black thing, well then we gonna take this all the way to the streets of Cleveland. But it's sad because it does talk a lot about the systemic biases, especially when it comes to renting, owning a house, getting a house, qualifying for a mortgage, making the monthly payments, resources available if you're trying to fix the house that you're living, make it functional and so for you. So it's a cautionary tale. I think it's the purpose of this move, as it also helps us to remind ourselves that we're more than just, a statistic, and we're also more than just, single Black and we're a tenant. This is also a part of the problem in our society where we're also, I pray for the predator. And the unfortunate tale is that when family is not involved and we're literally left to make it and walk these streets and be of our own recognizance and be independent, it makes it harder. And sadly enough, a lot of individuals pay the cautionary tale and price for that. So that's why I think having these conversations is crucial. Like, as a former renter, like my family and I, we used to live in apartments sometimes. There's these landlords, they don't be maintaining these properties. They don't be making sure that tenants do what they need to do. And they also don't be making sure that they're upkeeping the places, the infrastructure. They don't be maintaining it, and then you have to constantly make complaints, constantly write letters, constantly be up in them DMs to get them to fix things and to get them to do things right. So what's your experience like? Leave that in the comments. Can you relate to what Tia is going through in this movie? I mean, not running for your life, but literally feeling as if you have to go from this place, that place, try to find affordable housing, try to find affordability, and it's not there. Like, let's have an open conversation about that in this breakout room. But hit up that movie. That movie is going to be dropping your way June 27th, which is 2 weeks from now, if my calendar is correct. So let's support our sister. Let's support Miss Tia, and let's make sure that we make it happen, because this is big. This is big, and I'm loving to see all of this. So let's support our sister. Let's make this happen. And I'll make sure that this video drops before the actual showings. That way you're able to actually get a chance to see the trailer, get a chance to actually essentially just start the process and even viewing it, and then making your determination if you even want to see it when it actually airs. So I'll definitely make sure that I drop this video, and I'll make sure that I drop it before it actually shares. So we're going to set a publish date. We're going to make sure that it actually drops when it's closer to the time. But most importantly speaking, y'all, let's keep subscribing it up, because we have more to talk about, more in-depth conversations and more reactions coming your way, and more conversations, real ones, because there's a lot to us. There's a lot of layers. There's a lot of inner work that we're trying to do as people. So more to come on that, and stay safe, stay blessed, and stay locked into the Grounded Bag podcast, Grounded Bag podcast, and also Rooted with Aisha, because this is a part of me. This is who I am. And we're having a break today. We're having a break today. So see y'all on another video. And I'm so excited to what we're going to be discussing and talking about. Stay safe and stay blessed. Until next time, this is the Grounded Bag podcast, and we've been working. Ooh, we've been working.
Girl, nothing, sitting up here watching TV.
Ah, where your sorry husband at?
What?
Where your sorry husband at?